Once upon a time in a cheerful little house, there lived a family of 5. It was a proper multi-generational home. There was a loving husband and wife, their 2 children, and their parents who also lived with them. In that house, every morning was a beautiful blend of noise, love, and mild chaos. Every morning, Grandpa was buried in his newspaper. Grandma was talking to her plants, and Dad was juggling work emails while Mom made breakfast with one hand and flipped parathas with the other. Meanwhile, the children were screaming from the living room because the Wi-Fi had mysteriously stopped working again. "Mummy, I can't watch my cartoons," shouted the elder one. "Alexa says no internet. Did we make her mad?" added the younger one. "Why died?" Dad groaned while clicking refresh on his laptop. "Why is this Wi-Fi slower than Grandpa's bedtime stories?" From behind the newspaper, Grandpa raised an eyebrow. "Excuse me. My stories have suspense, drama, and character development." Everyone was getting irritated. It wasn't an uncommon problem. They had lost count of how many times the Wi-Fi had gone kaput. It wasn't a world-ending problem. Not really, but it was becoming a real headache. It was Mom who finally lost it. She flung open the newspaper, startling Grandpa, and said, "Can someone please fix the Wi-Fi? I have a deadline to meet." Dad sighed. "I tried calling the technician, but he's not picking up." That's when the kids ran to the true boss of the house, their grandmother. "Dottie, fix the Wi-Fi. Remember when you fixed the TV with your slipper?" Grandma was a formidable figure, even without her slippers. Tall and imposing, with a heart of gold and a strict disciplinarian streak, she commanded respect from everyone. Adjusting her glasses, tying her depoda tightly, she marched towards the router. "All these electronics need is a little respect," she declared. "And sometimes a little fear." With that, she gave the Wi-Fi router a gentle whack with her chapel, and just like that, full signal. A stunned silence fell over the house, then loud cheering erupted. "Dottie is a hacker," shouted the kids. Mom just shook her head and laughed. "I'm putting this on Instagram." Later that day, Dad called for a family meeting. Serious faces gathered in the living room. "This is out of control. No one talks anymore. We're too attached to screens," he said. "From now on, screen-free Sundays." Mom smiled. "Let's play board games like the old days." Grandpa chimed in and tell scary stories. Grandma raised her hand and make pakoras. The kids shouted, "Only if we get to prank Grandpa." Everyone agreed. Sunday arrived, and what a day it was. Grandpa wore a white bedsheet and chased the kids around pretending to be a ghost. The kids filled Dad's shoes with ketchup. Mom recorded all the madness while Grandma accidentally burnt the pakoras and proudly served them extra crispy. There was shouting, laughing, dancing, and eating. Not a single screen was touched. As the sun set, the family gathered for a silly group selfie. The Wi-Fi router blinked once, then went dark again. But no one noticed because in that moment, everyone was connected in the best possible way. The great family Wi-Fi war may have ended in a stalemate, but in the end, isn't that what families are for? To annoy you, to make you laugh, and to remind you that sometimes the best connections aren't the ones you can see. Please do subscribe to our channel to stay tuned on all the latest story.